evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?
Hello and welcome back to Dinkum here on the channel. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. So it's Adventures in Paradise Cove, and look at our beautiful fishing trophy. It's raining, and we got some mail. It's all animal research, so we got a couple of traps back. We got some cash. We need to make dink, do a job, and break a tool. It looks like we're going to break our shovel today. So, given that it is raining, that means we don't need our watering can. But it doesn't go in there anymore anyway. It goes out here. Now, we've got this stuff, which is my reminder to go fix a radio tower. However, I really should consider doing the tower way on the other side of the map. The problem is, I don't know if it's any good to have one tower ready. Like, I think you teleport from one tower to another. So what good is it? Why did I just pick up my hand trolley, y'all? No. Just set it down. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's any value whatsoever in me fixing just one tower, but we'll do it regardless. Okay, so let's see about a license. Actually, no. I want 3,000 to do this other mining license, and we're not there yet. So let's actually talk about the town and see some more deeds, because I should have plant shop. I kind of want this. 200,000, and that stuff we should have most of, if not all of. So we'll say yes. We're going to get the plant shop deed. Excuse me. I think I'm going to want it. I'm going to continue to make this somewhat of a main street, but I am really not happy with the placement of the museum. I want to move it up just a bit. So, like, I don't like the camera work situation when trying to do this. I want it a little bit forward from where the... I think that's good. Like, if I come over here, the entrance will be somewhere in this neighborhood, which is about in line with John. Come here, little butterfly. Why is he so high? You're high, butterfly. I couldn't... It was a struggle. Let's go see John real quick. Before I forget, let's buy the mine pass. Say yes. Let's buy the copper bar. And I am going to buy another pickaxe. I want to have extras around. So, more permit points for spending a bunch of money with John. And now, I want to sell goods. I don't have much. I got that and that. Which is pretty pathetic. Did I even look in the tool chest for anything that I should have brought with me? Like, I have 18 Waddle Tea on me. Or 16. I might as well just start keeping those on me, because that's going to be my typical food source most of the time. So, like, if I go in here, yeah, see, I need to bring that stuff with me, guys. Now, that can go in there. I should probably put the extra shovel in there. Yeah. So I think we're good. Although, I want to upgrade this to copper. So let's come over here. I don't know why I didn't do that with my other pickaxe. So we're going to go like that. We're going to come crafting table. And we're going to do two. Don't I have two basic pickaxes? Did I put the other one away? What a knucklehead. It's funny how I like sometimes click on it thinking, okay, now I got it in my inventory and I don't. Like, what's up with that? Where do we have? Ooh, we're running low on this stuff. That's no bueno. And I need to cook that stuff. Jeez Louise. All right. Let's get over here. Boom, boom, boom. And then raw meat goes there. I'm actually going to keep the metal detector with me. Mine pass can go in there. Why? Okay. I forgot to craft the stinking other copper pickaxe. So now I've got two. Fully loaded in terms of durability, two copper pickaxes. Now, I don't know why I have a bone in here. So I think bones go. Yep, bones go in there. Okay. Let's go back to John, sell that other stuff, and then I'm going to go all the way across the map to the radio tower, way out there. Sell goods. I think I might need to donate that spiny sea urchin. So before I offload it, let's just double check here. Nope, I don't. I just got Theo's hopes up for no reason. Okay, sell goods. Boom, 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 and boom. Sell it. 31,000. It's really not that much when you break it down. To the point where I'm almost not even sure. Let's see if John has a job for me. I need to see if anybody has a job. Get one of them done so that we. Yeah, I do want two pumpkins. I can use those for scarecrows. Heck yeah! So, what do you have? Tomatoes. Do you need anything? You have a logging license. 3 mangrove sticks. Yes, I can do that. Tomato seeds. They grow in summer and autumn, so I could plant them now. They grow over 11 days and produce 3 tomatoes, and then continue to produce tomatoes, and they're on a trellis. So let's buy just 3. Yeah. And then I'm actually going to buy more onion seeds. They grow in summer and spring, so I can't plant anymore, but I can have some ready for next year in the springtime. So let's go put the stuff away that we just got, and then we're going to head north to the mangroves. My bananas are not all ready yet. So where am I keeping farm goods? Blue. I guess in there. And then out here in the crafting thing, I'm going to put those in there as my reminder to get the, hey, I want that Tau Emerald Dragonfly. I think that's a new one. Oh, maybe not. Not sure. But we're going to go north to the mangroves, which is like right there. I was headed pretty much the right direction, so I'm getting better at knowing my way around. That's good, right? I really need a better weapon because, like, there's no way I could get a frog. It would be a massive struggle. Let's get this copper because why not? Come on. Let's just stay out of the water. Go around this little pond here, and then cut straight north. The rain stopped. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited that we were able to win the fishing competition. Although it wasn't super difficult. At least we did it, because I did not know what to expect from that. Wait, what in the world? Why did it cut that down with like one swing when it was it was the tall tree? Why can I not cut down that one? Didn't think it'd be this hard to get some mangroves. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's all we really need for rain. So we'll just need to remember to give those to her later. Now, I was thinking of going to this tower, but I think I'm actually going to go to this tower. I'm already up this way, and I feel like a few times I've been told, like, hey, they're in the North Ocean. And that could just be coincidence that the random side quests it gave me happen to be up that direction. But the bottom line is they're both about equally far from our base camp, and we're just trying to make it to where we can get to these locations quicker. I don't know how it works. I'm assuming you have to go from one tower to another. Which, the frustrating thing there is I'm not real close to the tower by our base camp. Let's drink some of this. Speed up our energy regeneration. But, we're going to have to, if you have to go from one tower to another, I'll have to run to the one that's closest to us and then teleport from there, which is not the most efficient. If I could have one really close to the base camp, would make it real nice, but we don't have that. I think there's a way that you can build a tower, which would be the solution to that problem. I want to get back up there because some of those blue flowers are up there. How difficult would that be? I think I got to go over here, get away from those dudes. We're going to gather stuff like this because over time we will continue to like try and decorate around town, and little stuff like that is going to make that a much more pleasant experience. All right, now I need to get up there. Oh, come on with this. How far am I going to have to go around to be able to jump up here? I don't think I can make that leap. Nope. Well, this is frustrating. I'm going to take out my frustration on one of these turkeys. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's just evil. It's evil. It's that simple. I'm just a bad person. All right. So I'm really hoping it's the same parts. And it is. So boom, 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 boom. Place. This seems to have done it. What happens next? I don't know. It doesn't work right now. because I need another one to go to. But that's pretty cool. Let's smash another turkey. We get those drumsticks, which, again, not super valuable. But they're easy pickings here. I can just smash them one time. Okay, so we're done there, and I can actually now just undo that. Why don't we spend some time treasure hunting? Oh my gosh. Get a better angle. Swallowtail butterfly. I think that's a new one. Heck yeah. So when we're in these biomes far from home, we need to be conscious of the fact that my shovel's gonna break. Yep. So I might as well just start going home. This is frustrating. Didn't think that through very well. There is a Warimoo nest up there. Alright, how am I going to get home here? I could probably make this swim, and it might be just as fast as going around. Yeah, I can make this swim. I don't know if I can afford to go underwater to get any bottom-dwelling creatures, but that fish right there looks a little unfamiliar. I kind of want it, but I want to get home. I want to spend today... Is that a bee? Yes, it is. I want to spend today trying to gather some more resources for the teletowers. I want to be able to transport across the map swiftly. Pockets are full. Dang it. No sense in really looking at them. I just got to get home. I wish I had what's the tool in Stardew that you can transport home immediately? Wow. It's been a while since I've played Stardew. I should know this because I played it a lot. We're gonna smash this open and I will throw stuff away. Yeah, I'm gonna toss this bush seed and we're gonna pick up the old springs. I want to think that it's a flute, but it's like a wand that you wave in Stardew, and you just immediately warp back to your home. Wow, I'm like running around completely distracted trying to think of what the heck the thing's called in Stardew when I'm not playing that game. Let's focus on this game, eh? Alright, let's get stuff put away here. I've got some meat that I'm going to want to cook later. So let's put it in there. Or we're going to deal with later. Shiny rock. I guess that rock. It's probably good enough for now. Let's come in here. Where are seeds? Seeds, seeds, seeds. Mangrove stick should be out here. Although I need to keep 3 for rain, right? Yep. Back to inventory. I'm going to probably sell the shells. Feather can go in there. Copper ore can go in there. Where am I keeping roots? In there. Go like this. That flower goes there. Go like this. These guys all go in there. Now, I think I want to put the other bee over here. Are those both bees? I think so. They look a little different, but I'm pretty sure they're the same. Wait. Before I forget, let's grab the shovel. Yeah, that's our plan. The rest of the day, I think we're gonna spend time doing some treasure hunting. Oh, we got a animal trapped. He's trying to escape. I'm having none of it. Fletch, what's happening? Good night, Drew. What do you need? I kinda need hand get for Bookenday shells. I can't do that, sorry. I want things that like I know where to find and I will be able to find quite easily. Hey, I got that thing for you. Boom. There you go. Bonza, I knew I could count on you. And she gives me an office divider. Really? The only thing we need now is an office. Hey. Oh, so break a tool. Let's go digging up some buried metallic items. I'm thinking on the beach. Whoa! Hey now. Alright, if you're gonna do this, we're gonna smash you in the face. Wait till he bites. Or don't. Oh. Hey, where'd you go? You can't escape that easily. Is the Crocomeek, like, floating? Did you see that? I swear it was floating. Well, there's a bunch of shells out here. So shells have kind of regenerated. But we're going to go metal detecting on the beach. And it's not going well so far, but old gear. Let's do this. Put the shovel next to the metal detector. I'm liking that it's not also requiring the pickaxe. I spoke too soon. Okay. And that's underwater. I think I gotta get to it from right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just get right there. There we go. That was kind of awkward to get to. I think there's another Croco here with a death wish. Ah, come on with this. I gotta be careful. I gotta wait till he bites. And then go in. That's how that works. Fly. Ooh, a Croco tooth. And something on the bottom here. I did learn something. What was it? There was something... Oh, there's a fishing buff that you can get. And there are certain foods that give you that buff. We ate one of those foods several episodes ago. And I saw a buff pop up, and I was like, what the heck is that? And it was supposed to be a fishing rod. Because it's a fishing buff. Let's catch this cricket here. Or grasshopper, or whatever it is. Stay still, dude. Oh my goodness. Now I'm exhausted. I need some tea. I should develop some sort of like system to make sure I'm not backtracking. How are we doing on the stuff that we've gathered? 7 old gears. I need to probably look at the other radio towers and see if any of them, like if they're all the same. So since we're sort of over by this one, okay, there goes my shovel, so we got that. And we have no other tasks to do. I need to gather 10 berkonium, and the only place that I have found those has been meteorites. So, not quite sure how we're gonna influence that. Know what I'm saying? I think there was some right here. Yeah. 2 in close proximity. Ooh, hot cylinder. That's one of the items I know we need. Man, this is a hot zone for buried treasure right here. Uh-oh, pockets are full. That's okay. Because we can just throw away, like, this dumb shell. And the only thing left is that dumb shell. And I'm just going to go like that and bury it. There's something else here, but is it just that shell? Or do I need to keep digging? I'm not fooled by you, shell. I don't know why I'm digging. Need to get my metal detector back out. It's getting dark, so we're going to have to potentially wrap this up here shortly. More old gears. Nope, don't dig. Old wheel. We probably want that too, so let's throw away Cassidy shells. See, it's weird that that other one was telling me there was still treasure there. There it is. Ear hats. Not useful. There we go. More old gears. Let's go till we find one more thing that I'm pretty sure we need. Old key we definitely want. We will throw away these 3 sand. Actually, we'll throw away the... I don't know which one's more valuable. Nor do I know of a way to confirm that without going and selling them. I want one more thing that well, there it is. Smooth slate. I know I can use that. So we ended up with, let's see, 16 old gears, an old key, 7 old springs, a shiny disc, 2 button boards, 2 hot cylinders, 3 old toys, an old wheel, an old contraption, a sliding handle, 1 bright wire, a glass bulb, 2 ear hats, and 2 smooth slates. So, before we head back, I want to just mark the tower. Because I want to go there and just double check that the resources like haven't changed since, you know, We fixed one. I want to make sure that that doesn't influence what's needed for the other one. So I'm actually going to swim for it here. We'll go out to this island, and then we'll jump into the other side there, swim across. Probably be just as fast as running all the way around. I see the tower. So we can run out a little bit and then jump. I did learn to catch jellyfish, you basically need weapons that you can shoot, like a slingshot or a bow. I think there are other ways, like a bat zapper or something, but we don't have that, obviously. Okay, so yeah, if I click this, how does that work? Track requirements. Let's just do that just so we have it done. So that can go in there, and those can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. If I say place, okay, see, it's now like keeping those up there for me. I'm going to leave that. Wait. Why did it not put? Why is it not showing that I put the hot cylinders in there? See, it says 0 out of 2 when I did put them in there. And it even shows that I did. I need the 3 green boards and the 7. Let's try that again. Yeah, it's totally broken. So forget that. That's not helpful. Let's just look at what we need, actually. So I still need 3 green boards and bright wires. But that was a relatively productive day. Wait, I need to go. Where's home? About that direction. I don't know why I was kind of twisted around there. Trying to think of what we'll do tomorrow. There was something that I had thought about doing today and then kind of got distracted and didn't, and I can't for the life of me think of what it would have been. You know what we might do tomorrow? We'll do things like, oh, I need to get some Waddle Tea going, guys. Let's get some Croco meat on the Bobby. Let's put away the green stuff. So boom. That's all of those. I'm gonna just keep the shells out and we'll sell them. Wait. Tin sheets I keep in there. Is that it? Jeez. We'll put those away. Where do I keep the croco teeth? I guess in here? So shells and fish and bugs are all I have left. But the swallowtail fly, or butterfly, I think I need to donate. And maybe that one. I don't know about a gumleaf grasshopper, but I doubt it. But I think Yabbies might be the one that that give you the fishing buff, or it might be prawns. I can't remember. Okay, so let's take a look here because all this stuff down here we're gonna sell, right? Croco meat. Can I even cook a yabby? I can. So let's cook both of them. Is there anything that I need to... I need to smelt that copper. And that looks like pretty much it. I need to get something going in the billy cans. I guess we'll do one last batch of this stuff. That can go there. I'm going to eat one of those in the morning as a test to see if I get the buff. Should I put away croco meat or should I sell it? We're going to sell it. Actually, you know what? Let's keep it because I think it's pretty good eatings for the mines. It gives you health and stamina. So we'll keep that. Although big giant drumsticks are even better, so let's sell half of our stack. Yeah. All right. Put away the copper. Put away the metal detector. I I might do some more metal detecting tomorrow. In fact, I think I am going to, so we're going to keep it out. We'll keep it up here for now. Where's my watering can? Can go right there for now. And okay. Wait. Let's move this up here to be sold. Now, you come there. I think we're kind of organized here. Fishy dish. Okay, we're over 3,000 whatchahoozits again. So that's cool. That can go there. I think we're ready for bed. Hunting, still level 12. Bug catching, still level 20. Fishing, didn't move. Mining, barely moved. Foraging, nothing. I didn't level up anything. But it was still a pretty good day. I can't be disappointed with what all shook loose there. Okay. Let's get moving here. So, I see that we got mail. I have no idea when this stuff is ready. I don't see any visual cues that indicate that it is. So we'll keep waiting on that. I forgot to check the traps at the end of the day. It's alright though. Alright, that goes in there. Everything that we're going to sell is coming with me. I've got a trap to put out. Nothing in the traps. Something obviously escaped the trap. So that's no good. What did I say we were going to do today? Let's talk to Fletch. We're going to get the other, was it mining? Yeah. Now I can craft iron pickaxes, which is fantastic. That's about all I can do with Fletch today. Let's see if she needs anything. High quality cheese? Nah. Let's donate some money to the town. See, it slowly chips away at it. That'll start knocking out some of it. Crafting request, street lamps, yellow mushrooms. Somebody needs cheese. Seaweed. No visitors today. John, are you in there? Of course not. What's this say? John's Goods. Open 8 to 6. I was thinking he closed earlier than that. I need him to open now. John, where you at, dude? It says the shop is closed, but it is definitely supposed to be open. No, I don't want the metal detector. I want the mine pass. Take it. I'm going to buy the old gear. Anytime I can buy stuff like that so I don't have to find it is a win. Yeah, let's sell that stuff. 10 grand, not bad. I want to eat this. No, we did not get, oh yeah, we didn't get the fishing buff. So I'm going to sell this back to John in a second. I have a donation. It's this cooked yabby. Yeah, so just the swallowtail butterfly is a new one. We'll donate that. 100 permit points. That is all. See you later, dude. Wait, do you have anything that you need? You got anything I can do for you? Mining license. 2 bags of cement? I can do that. So collect 2 bags and give them to Theo. So. Hey. What in blazes? Alright, we'll come to John because we're going to sell him that, and that. Yes, it sounds good. I need to go back to the homestead and grab 2 stones. My bananas are not ready yet, and it doesn't look like any other fruit is ready at the moment. What was I going to grab? Stones. So just grab... There's got to be a better way to do that. Somebody please explain it to me so that my feeble mind can grasp what is happening when I do that. Alright. Boom. I should have sold him that yabby. Alright, we now have 4 mine passes. That's probably good. That's going to last us a while, because I really only plan on going on Sundays when John is closed. So that handles, like, a whole season, basically, what I already have. So, sell him that. That's going to be, like, nothing. Whoa! 29.40. That's actually more than I expected. Not that it's a ton, but it's more than I expected. Alright, I have... No. I don't have a donation. I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk, dude. Here you go. Skadoosh. Alright. Meat pie. Get it in ya. We are going to catch another... It's like every time I come out of there, there's a butterfly. We're going to cut down... After we catch... this cicada... We're going to cut down all of our darkwood trees right here. We're hoping for a beehive here. I'm going to drink 2 waddle teas so that my energy regenerates really fast. We're hoping for a beehive out of this. Not seeing one. Still not seeing one. Come on, baby. Still nothing. It was Blackwoods, wasn't it? I mean, I'll cut down every tree. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we want to, I guess, first of all, pick up all this stuff just so it's kind of out of the way and there's no confusion as to what I'm trying to pick up. Now, smash it. 2 bees, but no queen bee. Dang it. That's a bummer. But it's just, it's a matter of luck. That's all there is to it. Well, maybe there is more to it, but not that I'm aware of. As far as I know, it's all about luck, whether you get the queen bee or not. And you gotta have the queen bee to start a bee colony. Alright, let's, next, I guess, plant these. Where's my shovel? I am gonna grab some dirt from right here and put it right there. Where's my wheelbarrow? You know what? We'll do that. We'll do that later. For right now, let's just go like this. I think that's the next spot. We're getting better at this. Okay. So 15 blackwood trees will get planted. And we should start, like, when we get to the point where they're full grown, cut them down. I think that's kind of going to be my new policy. In fact, we'll probably cut down all of the trees today and then saw 1,000 logs. Wait. Man, there was stuff there. Get out of here. And it's gone. Dang it. That's a bummer. I mean, really, really a bummer. I don't know what it was, but lesson learned. Kind of got in a hurry. We're going to need another axe, aren't we? Do I have one in here? No. And we're almost done with this one. Like, this one's almost busted. This is perfect timing to go sell it back to John and buy another one. Sell goods. I'm going to sell him these bees. I don't know if I need them to start my colony. I'm going to sell him the honey too. That should be a decent amount of cash right there. What? That's garbage, John. You're better than that. I thought for sure that stuff would be more than that. All right, we've got our axe. Let's go and make it a copper axe real quick. Yeah, see, we're getting a little bit better at that. Let's just kind of lay it out in stacks quickly and then move on. All right, let's go chop down the rest of our tree farm here. And I'm not really sure why I'm even doing this, frankly. I think some of these aren't full grown. Oh, well, maybe they are. But some of them look like they're different heights. What's up with that? And I guess maybe it's just for a little bit of, visual variation, but it makes you think that it's not full grown and maybe I'm not getting as much wood from it. I gotta watch my energy. Just let it fill all the way up. There we go. Doesn't take long. Alright, so that's all of the palms. They spread kind of far when they fell. Let's go ahead and I guess just get the gum log trees too while we're at it. Then we'll go back and plant all of this. And then I think I'll also today fix the pathing around it and level off that area where it's not level. So this will be a wood gathering day and a little bit of earth moving in and around the tree farm. Oh, look, we got another beehive. So let's deal with that now. So dang it. Yet again, just a regular bee. So we got some permit points there. I hear the cicada all of a sudden. He got angry when I took out that bee's hive. I almost called it a bee's nest, which it kind of is. Oh, I'm tired. That was a mistake, but energy's coming back quick. In fact, let's go ahead and just drink another one of these. Because we can get through the wood shopping so much faster when we have that fast regen. Look how fast that thing refills. It's only 240. I'm wondering how quickly I can get all of this done. If it will leave any time left in the day for other stuff. Alright, so palms we need, and gum nuts we need. Excuse me. So let's do palm. Nope. If I was really coordinated, I could do both of these columns at once. Flipping back from one type of seed to the other. But I am not that coordinated. We're still trying to get the hang of doing it this way. But we are definitely faster than we were when we started this playthrough. There's no question about that. Alright. I don't want to get where I can see what I'm digging in case... Although you should hear some sort of audio cue if there's treasure under there. It should sound like metal on metal instead of just metal on dirt. Speaking of which, if you feel like I need to turn up the in-game audio, let me know. I don't know if people want to hear the audio cues that I'm referring to, or if they can. But anyway. I know it's not super loud in the recordings. And I did it again. Hey, that time it still let me pick them up. That's weird. It just like moved them out of the way so that I could still get them. But that didn't happen when I was doing the blackwood trees. Okay, so that's our tree farm again. Let's grab this guy. Is there somewhere where the dirt is higher that I kind of wish it wasn't? Maybe we go like over here, start flattening out this area. What is this bush? That's just a bush. So that's like a beautification thing. Should I ever feel like it? Let's move this a little closer. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need, but we'll get a full load because I think I'll need at least that much. Man, you can dump it fast. I think the wheelbarrow's full. Yeah. Let's go over here. That's probably good. Yeah, like interacting with the wheelbarrow has like no animation time. It's just click and your shovel is instantly either full or empty, respectively. Like, see, that time I knew I missed because he started his animation. We screwed up again. Looks like we need about 3 more. I should point out, so I've got, as of right now at least, I also have a playthrough going on News Tower, and I'm not 100% sure because it's my first time playing that game. I mean, it's relatively new, so anyway, I'm not quite sure. Let's actually gather maybe some of this dirt. And, you know, I think I might want to go like straight out. I got an idea. So here and here, and now at least all of that is level on the area, like right where the tent is. But then we can maybe grab like the rest of this dirt. Let's get this rock. Get that out of there. And now I don't like that that will require a jump. So we are going to come back over here. How much do I even need here? Not much. So, all right, one more. I kind of like that better, but I'm going to fill in 2 more sections right there. So I need wheelbarrow kind of over here. But anyway, in my news tower playthrough, I think I am close to beating that game. And when I do, we'll maybe put a little bit more of our shoulder behind Dinkum. Although, there are some games on the horizon that I am looking forward to and almost surely going to be starting some other playthroughs. So, I don't know how long we'll keep Dinkum going. We might go till we get burnout, take a break, come back to it, sort of thing. But all in due time, we will figure that stuff out. Alright, so now I kind of want to just fill in this space. Let's dig up this pile of bones. So you go there. And now I still want to do the rest of the row like from here down to there. But I can do it with this dirt and feel okay having this be like the end of the line, you know what I mean? Like at some point, I'm okay stopping that elevated tier. And we'll do it pretty much kind of perpendicular to the tent. All right, so there we got a full wheelbarrow. Turn it around, bring it over hither, kind of park it somewhat in the middle of the row. And then it's just going to be like this. Boom, boom. Does anybody know how time, like, are there any rules for the time in Dinkum? Like, I know in Stardew, time moves slower when you are, like, indoors, for example. Is there any element of that in Dinkum? Not quite sure how many more I need. I'm going to say, like, 5-ish. I'm not going to be crazy about this. We'll go to that rock. So, rock's got to go. And apparently it took 2 swings for some reason. Okay, now, is that enough for me to have this the way I want it? Or do I need more? Nope. There we go. I don't think it's enough for me to get this the way I want it. I think I'm okay with that, actually. It's not... I don't love it, but it's enough of a, you know, a system that I can live with it for right now. So now we need some more of the flooring. I'm just kind of wheeling my wheelbarrow over here to where it's where I usually look for it. Alright, so that's the last of our Waddle Tea for now. What was I going to grab? I'm looking for, like, crafted goods. Which I think, yeah, there's my flooring. So let's bring you down here. Bones go in there. Seeds all go in there. This bulb can go in there along with those guys. And then out here, I can put this stuff in here for now. No, I can't. That's not where I want this stuff. It's alright. Let's do 10 bags of cement. I want that stuff in here. So we'll deal with all of that in a little bit. Do I have any more? So the tin ore can be put away. Okay. So what was I going to do? Oh, the flooring. So let's just kind of zip on down through there like so. That was pretty good. And then like that. There you go. That's all done. And I'm kind of thinking that I put it maybe here as well. and have it sort of make that my path through the middle of the town square. Okay, so let's get some stuff put away again here. So I don't need this meat pie on me. I'm gonna bring all but 5 of the waddle tea and just have it with me. I'm gonna put honey in here. Selling it was not super lucrative. So I don't know that it's worth. In fact, I think I might even keep the other bee, because if you get more honey by having more bees, then we want to have about 1,000 bees. So we're gonna have a little. I guess it can't go right next to the tent. We'll keep some more bees out there. Seeds. That can go away. I guess that can come back with me. Watering can I will probably need in the morning. Okay, so I want to come over here and grab essentially all this stuff. But I need to go to the crafting table. What does it take to make the scarecrow? Because the pumpkin was the ingredient in one of them. 2 gum logs and 8 spinifex. Don't I have gum logs on me? I've got the pumpkins, so I just need the spinifex. Pick those up. Okay. Now if I come over here, I should be able to craft that. It says it stops birds. I don't know what range it has. I'm going to go ahead and craft another one. And now you can go back in there. You're going to come down here. Does it show you a range? Like he's facing that way. I'm going to put him here facing that way. Surely that's going to do the job. But like I said, I don't know if I need more, less. I assume that's more than enough. I would imagine they cover a pretty decent range, but I'm not sure. So, all right, let's finish up some of our chores here. So the wood is going to come down to get sawed. The rocks will come down to get crushed or ground, and the ore to get smelted. So that's it for the ore. That's it for the shiny stone. I could probably afford more table saws, but it's not the end of the world for us to have to spend some time doing this. I am like the least safe woodworker there is. I mean, look, I'm basically standing with my foot inches from the saw and like dropping the wood. Now I'm like on it. Look at this. Let's just stand here because why not? I need to fix the terrain here. Hang on a second. This is driving me bonkers. So pick up this table saw. Go like that. Go like that. In fact, we're not done yet. I know that this isn't good, but it's going to be better than it was. So furnace is now on the same level. Table saw is now on the same level. Although Now, I would have to be standing in a little crevice. So we're going to go like that. Now we're in business. Come on. And I still am terrible at it. So let's see. Today is Wednesday. We have Rain's permanent structure queued up. We still need to donate like I think it's upwards of 100,000 for that, and the materials, which I don't even remember what they were. So we'll have to accomplish that at some point. And, you know, getting these people here permanently, the benefit is that I don't need to wait for them to visit to be able to, you know, use their services. Because right now, I'm sort of at the mercy of their visitation schedule, which is not ideal. We got John here permanently, Theo here permanently. We got the mine. Wait, I need to do these drumsticks. And they cook really fast. One more drumstick, and then we can totally just hang out here at the table saws. But I'm trying to think, like, if we get rain here permanently, like, we can kind of look into that in the next episode. I'm just not sure what else we're going to do in the next episode. This one, we did some treasure hunting. We obviously did a bunch of tree chopping. We got some beehives, but no queen bee. We didn't do any fishing. We did a little bit of hunting, but I'm sort of shying away from that simply because I don't think I necessarily need to hunt. It's an income source more than it is a nutrition source, at least at this stage. Plus, it's not necessarily my favorite part of the game. I like doing things like what we're doing now, where we're gathering resources so that we can buy things that are going to, you know, let us get better equipment and all that fun stuff. So what needs to come in here? Just that. It's the only thing I have to sell. I've got a cicada. Goodness gracious, y'all. So we got a bunch of logs out of all this and some concrete. Let's go inside, put the seeds away. One of these days I'll know which crate to open. Let's go like this. I think that's it. Let's check our traps real quick. Gotta start remembering to do that before we head to bed. Nothing. What a bummer. But a pretty good episode. Got a lot done. Did some earth moving and a bunch of tree chopping. We did finally level something up, and we should level up a couple of things here. Foraging for sure. There you go. Ooh, level 1 farming. I don't know what that does for us, but it's noteworthy. Franklin is visiting, and we'll probably want to visit him. Is he the one that likes the shiny discs? I think he is. But anyway, that's all stuff that's going to have to wait for the next episode. as we look outside, we've got apples, bush limes, and quandongs ready. I'm still waiting on the bananas until the other batch is ready. Let's check our rice. It is ready. So how do we gather it? Didn't I buy a scythe, or did I just gather the recipe for a scythe? Let's just look at that real quick and then we'll wrap. Is it here? Yeah, scythe. So I gotta make a scythe, I think, to get the... Wait, didn't I make one? I did. There it is. Okay. I'm not losing my mind. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Good evening, friend and neighbor. Or shall I say this afternoon?